Look, it's a wagon. Hey everyone, and welcome to Carysgarage. And I have a problem. I should probably get some help for it. Let's check out what I'm getting this time. And here it is. This is the car we're picking up today. It's a '86 Mercury Grand Marquis LS Colony Park. It's a little bit of a project, needs a bit of work, but for the price I couldn't argue, and we're gonna load it up, go spray off the engine compartment, and then we will talk about it a little bit more here in a bit. So here's the before. Figure I'd just clean up the engine compartment first before we do anything to it so I can get it running and not have to deal with the dirty engine compartment. Well, got the car home, unloaded off the trailer. I was able to get all 4 tires to hold air for a little bit. This side, they decided that they did not want to hold air anymore, so we're definitely gonna have to get new tires at some point. And I also pressure washed the engine compartment, so got the battery charger on it. Gonna see if I can't get it started. I did put a starter in it because it needed it, but the engine compartment cleaned it up pretty well. I have a feeling I'm gonna be chasing some electrical bits on it for quite a while, but it definitely needs work, that's for sure. The interior is pretty much destroyed. The seat, the leather's just gone. It's got a bunch of junk in it. You know, the dash pad is pretty cracked up. It's got some trash and whatnot in it. So what we're gonna do is clean it out really thoroughly, vacuum it, take a warm wet rag with some water and clean it up a bit. And then I get to play the game of try to get it running and see how we can get it driving. It's a cool car, and honestly for the price, I really could not argue. Because, it is a wagon. It was at an auction, so I don't know what this bio mold was. It probably had some moisture in it, but we're gonna tear the whole interior apart anyway, so I'm not really worried about that and clean it up really thoroughly. But it's got ride engineered. Automatic climate control, the auto reversing tape deck, cruise control tilts. It's a pretty well trimmed car for what it is, originally with the leather, but like I say, the leather is completely shot. And it has the auto lamps. These 80s Grand Marquis are really wonderful cars. They ride so nice. But this one's definitely going to take some work. I will not deny that. And of course, you gotta love the simulated wood siding. This originally, if you look down here, you can see where some of it's not sun-baked. I believe it was kind of like a dark mahogany. So I was able to find a company that sells kits to redo it. And then recently, I pulled the fuel tank. So if we look under here, surprisingly easy, honestly. This is right there. I need to take it out all the way and clean it up. But the fuel pump from it sitting for such a long time was completely just locked up and destroyed. So that's it right there. In the back area, since it's so close to the motorhome, I can't open up the hatch. The window does work, but this one does not have the rear seats that face each other. It's just a storage compartment. But once we get it all cleaned out, it'll be not as bad. So all in all, the goal is just to get it running. It's gonna need the fuel pump, probably cleaned up a little bit, the spark plugs, who knows. And then it needs some work on the exhaust. One of the pipes is missing, I don't know, cut out, fell out, who knows. And then hopefully at the junkyard at some point, some interior parts will show up, or there's a place in town who redoes interior, so we're gonna price that out. And then just in general, clean it up and just drive it. It's a cool wagon. I always wanted an 80s wagon. And this one was kind of needs work, but it was cheap. Very cheap. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. Well, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and catch you guys in the next video, which is going to probably be doing some more work on the Celebrity. Catch you on the next one.